Whoa, hello you all. How y'all doing? Today is another great day to be alive. 220 days. Seem attention. 22. Angel number. Anyway, I wanted to talk about the next set of signs. Well, the next element of the signs in astrology, which is the earth signs. So the first thing we did was the fire signs, which Aries is number 1, the first sign in the zodiac. So the easy way to remember the fire signs is every 4 signs it's a fire sign. Well, every 4 signs a sign repeats, but it starts in order: fire, earth, water, or fire, earth, air, water. So now we're on the earth signs. The earth signs are the earth signs are Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. So to start, so you have Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, my bad. And what are earth signs? Earth signs are the grounded signs. Earth signs are the signs that are practical, the signs that kind of take their time and move with the earth. Earth signs carry a familiar polarity, a feminine polarity. So like, usually when you meet somebody that's a Taurus, Capricorn, or a Virgo, they're embodying feminine energy, which is crazy when you think about Capricorn, because I think the Capricorn, the tarot card is the devil. Capricorn is ruled by Saturn, which, that's a heavy energy, even though like it's in a feminine sign, which is interesting to me. But you got Virgo, that's ruled by Mercury. The fastest traveling planet, Mercury. I forgot how many days it takes to orbit Earth, like 29 days, something like that. And then you have Taurus, which is ruled by Venus, which I said in the last video. Venus is like the ideal sign. Like, everybody loves Venus because Venus is like love, wealth, luck, fortune, all these things, like intensity, passion, intensity, I guess, yeah. So I don't want to go too much on a tangent with that. So let's just start with the Taurus. Taurus people usually born between May 13th, 14th through June 13th or 14th. So if you fall within that range, congratulations, you're a Taurus sun. Again, you're not just a Taurus because you have 12 houses in your chart. So you embody all the energies. It's just your ego is ruled by Taurus. So like, your ego is very loving, but also, I'm not going to get into that yet, actually. Your ego is very loving. Taurus people are usually some of the most grounded people in the zodiac, just because, like I said, they're ruled by Venus. So like, things kind of just come to them naturally. Like, they literally are like the kings and queens of attracting, queens and kings of attraction. Libra to a degree, but Libra again is masculine. So like, it is a little more aggressive. So it's not as naturally like inclined to bring in like a Taurus would. Taurus people, like I said, are kind, grounded, very practical, loving, caring people. Taurus people are usually hardworking because they understand like practicality. They understand Venus, the results of what comes with Venus. And again, because they're naturally inclined to already be on that path, like a Taurus person is naturally going to attract a lot of things. And it's funny because in college, so like literally every girl I either dated, slept with, was interested to talk to was either a Taurus or like Taurus Gemini cusp, or Aries Taurus cusp, which is crazy, but the common denominator is Taurus. My older brother's actually a Taurus sun. I grew up thinking my brother was a Gemini, but in Vedic astrology, he's actually a Taurus, which makes sense because this is what I was going to say about Taurus people, is Taurus people can be very stubborn. Taurus people, because it's a ground, I didn't say that either. Taurus is it's a fixed sign. It's fixed earth. So remember I don't think I said it actually. You have your cardinal signs, you have your mutable signs, and your fixed signs. Taurus would be considered it'd be fixed earth because it's fixed. It's set in its ways. Like, Taurus is what it is. Like, I'm a Taurus. This is what I do. And it's crazy because what's the common thing you hear about Taurus people? They're stubborn. And it's funny because I never understood that, but I'm like, if you try to get a Taurus to do something they don't want to do, you might as well just go do it yourself, because they're not going to do that shit. Then what will be the next sign? Virgo, which is mutable earth. So again, you have You have your cardinal signs, which are the leaders, which would be Capricorn. You got your fixed signs, which are the I am who I am. But like, because I am who I am, like I can really give you some concentrated energy. My bad, my coworker just said something. And then you got your mutable signs, which kind of just are able to go with the flow more so. Like they're able to adapt. So Virgo is mutable earth. And it's funny because when I always ask people what they think my sign is, they either say Virgo or Capricorn. And I'm like, damn, because they're like, you're very earthy, which is crazy because like I have a Virgo in my second house. My North Node is in Virgo actually. And Virgo is Virgo people are highly critical people, very analytical people because they're ruled again by Mercury. Mercury is the planet of communication, the fastest moving planet. So because it's moving so fast, it's always absorbing new information, taking things in. But because it's in an earth sign, it takes a more grounded approach to it, to how it processes and takes in information and stuff like that. So a Virgo person, for example, like I'm pretty sure Beyonce's a Virgo. I think Michael Jackson's a Virgo. Those are highly critical people. Like they care deeply about their routine, their dance routine. Everything to a T has to be perfect. I've heard Beyonce spends all day practicing like one dance move until it's perfect. And that's Virgo for you. Like to me, they're the most critical sign in the zodiac. Like I dated a girl who was I think a Virgo moon. And it just was like always like critical about something. And I was just like, damn, bro. Like, but I get it because Virgo's in my second house. So like I value communication. I value practicality. I value like analytics and stuff like that. And like I said, because it's mutable earth, Virgo people are able to see things from other perspectives. They're able to not be set in their ways. Virgo people a lot of times change a lot through life over the years just because again they're ruled by Mercury. So like my bad. So like because everything's always coming to them so fast in terms of how information is processed, taken in, things like that. A Virgo might be thinking about something one day, then the next day they might be a new person. And it's like, yeah, that's Virgo energy, man. And then we got Capricorn, which I said was cardinal earth. So remember the cardinal signs are the initiators, the leaders, the hard asses. Capricorn, ruled by Saturn, is the 10th sign in the zodiac. And it's funny because I have a Capricorn stellium in my 6th house. I'm not gonna say which planets, but I feel like it just makes so much sense in why it like aids into me wanting to be a hard worker, me being very grounded when it comes to like work and stability and all that. And what I've just learned with Capricorn energy over time is like Capricorn energy is really much like, that's fire. Remember the last time I skateboarded, I fell all the way down like a steep hill and almost got ran over by a truck, and I never skateboarded again. But yeah, Capricorn energy is ruled by Saturn. So Saturn is like the planet of discipline, restrictions, hard work, all these things. Like in order for Saturn to basically give you rewards, you have to put in the work. It's literally the planet of putting in the work. So like when they say your Saturn return, it's what have you done these first 28, 9, 30, 27 years of your life to where like you deserve these blessings and things like that. And that's where Capricorn like is strengthened, I guess, because again it's cardinal earth. So like it's earth, it's a grounded earth. It's a grounded like fire sign, or it's a grounded initiator. So somebody who understands like I have to put in the work. And it like Aries is more so like, oh, I can't wait to put in the work. A Capricorn is like, I know I have to put in the work. And that's why a lot of Capricorns that you meet are like hard asses or stubborn, and people say they're mean and assholes. And it's like, yeah, because they see it more from a practical standpoint as well. Really, like I said, all the earth signs do. Not as analytical as Virgo, not as chill as Taurus, but like Capricorn is usually the person that's in charge of your job, business manager or whatever, is a Capricorn. Like the lady that runs our facility, she's a Capricorn. and the lady that's over her is a Libra, so it's like it's a good balance. And I don't know, it's just funny to me because like I love Capricorn, especially like Capricorn women for some reason. Like Capricorn women, like I like that groundedness and that chillness that comes with being a Capricorn woman, because like they know, they just know what they want and they know what they're not going to accept and take. And it's not a lot of like trial and error with them. It's a lot of like, oh, that didn't work, all right, bet, cool, I ain't never doing that again, you know. And same with the dudes. Like I know a lot of my nephew's a Capricorn and he's super duper smart. A lot of the kids I work with are actually Capricorn. They're really smart, but they're very, very rigid too. Like they have to, like, once they see it their way, because again, it's cardinal. So it's like, I'm in charge, I'm the leader. But once they see it their way, it's like, okay, cool. It always has to be like this. And it's like, no. And I mean, Saturn, like kind of over time tells you like, it'll tell you over time, like what's right and what's wrong. But really is like up to your own discernment to just decipher all these things. So my bad, y'all, somebody was staring at me while I'm recording, so language got a little blah. But yeah, I'm about to go into work, so I just wanted to briefly talk about the earth signs. Like I said, this isn't no super in-depth analysis. This is just more so like a brief energy overhaul of what the signs are, and hopefully it just helps you learn a little bit more, because I'm sure y'all have seen 1,000,001 videos about this. So yeah, and if you haven't, watch my video and hopefully it leads you to like a guru who can actually tell you a lot more than I can right now. But yeah, I will catch you all on the flip.